Alright, let's go and review the syllabus. So if you're on the home page, scroll down until you see Module 1 where it says Online First Aid Syllabus. Click on that. That'll pull up the e-syllabus. And you'll notice this is a first aid class. It's online. Tells you the meeting time there. Contact information, there's my name, Wes Adams. There's my email. I would prefer that you use the email through Canvas so that I can keep them all in one location. And a lot of times if you email me through my Alamo email, a lot of times it goes into my junk email. So use the email function in Canvas for this class. And then there's my office phone number if you need to contact me. There's the materials, and yes, we will need a book. So that's the book that we'll need, because not all the information's on the PowerPoints. I try to give you information in various forms, but it's pretty general, and the book will get more specific, and you'll need that for some of the projects. Let's get to what you're probably interested in. The evaluation for the course. The midterm's worth 20%. That's a multiple choice test. Finals worth 20%, multiple choice test. Project 1, you'll create some sort of multimedia skill in PowerPoint, or you can create some sort of video explaining how to do a skill. Same thing with Project 2. So Project 1's anything before the midterm. Project 2 is anything after the midterm that we've covered, and you'll do a presentation about it. So you do an online presentation using either PowerPoint or video. Quizzes are worth 15%, and the discussions are worth 15%. So make sure you're doing these quizzes and discussions. Don't wait till the end. These quizzes are pretty important to kind of prep you for the midterm. So use those to study for the midterm, because they're multiple choice as well. And the discussions are just different ways of thinking about the information. Instead of in a test format, it causes you to have to think and go over the information a different way. So here's your normal grading scale, and that's pretty typical of most classes. Let's go through the breakdown. The first project, I said multimedia. Sometimes that confuses students. It can be a video or PowerPoint. Let's keep it pretty simple. If you're using Prezi, that's fine. Just make sure that I get the link. If you're going to do a video, it has to be uploaded to YouTube. I don't want a bunch of different formats because they don't always play on my computer, so you have to set them up in YouTube. And I've got another video that shows you how to make them private so that other people can't see your video. So you know, if you don't want people searching for your name and finding your video, there's a way to set it up private, so the only person that can view it is the person that would have the link, and that would be you and myself if you do the video. That's only if you do the video. If you're doing the PowerPoint, you'll submit it through the assignment on the home page. You'll see a little tab that says Project 1, and you'll submit it there. Project 2 is just like Project 1, same thing, PowerPoint or video, and you're going to submit that through Canvas. And the quizzes we talked about, they're just multiple choice tests. Optional skills test. Here's something that a lot of students ask me. Yes, it's optional. If you want to get certified, though, you have to do the skills test. So it's an online class, so I don't require you to come to campus unless you're going to get certified. And if you're certified, you have to get 80% or greater on the skills test and the midterm. And right up here it talks about that. So 80% or greater to receive your certification on the skills test and the midterm. So, and it talks about that down here, making sure that on the midterm you get 80% or greater. This additional items here, this is the contact information for our AUA, which is like our secretary if you don't know what an AUA is. And class regulations, first day of attendance, and I talked about this on the other slide. You've got to do the syllabus quiz. If you want to get credit for the course, and you don't want to get dropped in that first week, this is how I'm going to measure that you've attended the class the first week. You have to do the syllabus quiz. If you don't do it in the first week, you're going to get dropped. It's not my policy, it's the college policy, but I'm going to follow it because I have to. And all students must complete it again, or you'll be dropped. And you can go through and read the rest. Discussions, Project 1, Project 2 have due dates, so make sure that you submit them by their due date, because I have to go in and grade them. And if you don't submit them on time, then it's more work for me. So I require everyone to submit them on time. You can work ahead, just don't get behind. And I said that in the other video, so make sure that you follow that. So right here, I say it again, students may work ahead, but make sure you, if they do have a due date, that you submit them by the due date. I won't allow you to make them up because it's just more work and more hassle for me. So I want everybody to stay on task. And if you've got to participate, and that's the discussion. So what will happen is somebody will submit a discussion, and then I want other students to be involved. The more involved you are, the better your grade is. So make sure that you're involved in discussions. You'll submit your own, and then other students will reply to it, but make sure that you reply to other students. Because I look at that. I go in, that helps me determine your grade on how involved you are in the class discussions. So make sure that all your assignments represent college level work. That's common sense. I talked about no late assignments, and missed classwork can't be made up. And make sure that you withdraw by November 15th. If you're in the fall class, make sure that you drop by November 15th. Otherwise, you're stuck in the class. You're going to have to get the grade that you earn. The rest of this stuff, all the institutional policies, you can read yourself. It's on eSyllabus. You can also find it through Canvas. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. But that's pretty much it. So I hope that helped out. And make sure you go in and watch the next video about how to upload a video if you're going to do that, if you're going to do a video assignment. And I'll see you in the next video.